What's up, man? Hey, this story has been passed down throughout my family for generations, right? So, one of my ancestors was a royal guard in the Pharaoh's situation. You know, the Pharaoh, the same Pharaoh from the Bible where Moses was there. All right, so one of my ancestors was, a royal guard there, right? So, he would tell everybody what happened, and then it passed down to the next generation, the next generation. So when it got to me, this is how I was told that it went down, right? So he said he was at work, man. He was there, you know what I'm saying, with his staff, chilling with the other partners, his partners at there, just hanging out with the Pharaoh, man. They was rolling dice and playing dominoes, right? All right, so he hear this knock at the door, doom, 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 doom. He go out there, man. Who is this? They knocking like they the folks, right? So he looked through the peephole, like, man, who is this old dude right here, man? Got his hair, got the whole afro junk, got the beard junk, looking like Rick Ross, you know what I'm saying? Rick Ross in it. Had a robe on and stuff like that. And he had another cat with him, right? So he said, hey, I don't know this cat, man. So he brought back, man, continue to play dominoes, you know what I'm saying? And roll them dice and stuff like that. Dude, knock again, right? So he go back, he said, man, who is it? He said, Moses. He said, wait a minute, Moses? Nah, they can't be Moses, you know what I'm saying? Moses was Egyptian. That cat had got in the wind after he had killed the old boy. You know what I'm saying? He said, man, no. He said, he opened the door. He looked at dude, he said, man, Moses, that is you. What's up, man? He said, man, I ain't seen you since you was gone off that Taylor Port, you know what I'm saying? And killed the old boy. You got in the wind, you left. Moses like, man, I'm back. So now I'm not back, I'm with my brother. He said, your brother, but the Pharaoh your brother, right? He said, nah, man, my real brother. So my ancestor, he was like perplexed. He was like vexed. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know what the hell was going on, right? He said, man, hold on, man. Stop right here, man. Just stay right here, man. So he walked in, tell the Pharaoh, hey, Pharaoh, he raised his hand. Pharaoh, hey, man, Moses at the door. So Pharaoh like, Moses, what Moses you talking about? He said, the Moses, your brother Moses, you know what I'm saying? Baby found the manger Moses. The one that killed old boy Moses. He said, nah, I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? Because Moses, ain't no way he'll come back here because of everything he did, right? I said, man, tell dude come in here. So my ancestor said he had got Moses and his brother, man, and told him for to come in. He said, hey, man. He said, oh, it is you. You have some audacity to come back here, and what do you want? So Moses like, hey, man, my father, the universe, God, wants you to let his people go. So Moses like, what you talking about? These are my people. I'm the God on earth. So Moses like, man, we talking about the God of the universe, man, the one that created everything. So Moses talking about, hey, we talking about Ra, you talking about Set, you talking about, he said, nah, man, number one God, right? So the Pharaoh like, first of all, you are Egyptian. Then Moses like, nah, I'm not Egyptian. So Pharaoh like, hey, man, you Set tripping. You need to choose a side. Moses like, I got a side. I'm with God, right? So Moses like, before I throw you out of here or kill you, you need to leave. So Moses like, nah, I've been ordered to, you know what I'm saying, to stand. Let my people go. No, let God's people go, man. They are righteous people, right? So my ancestors just sitting back like, shit, okay, I'm gonna see what's going on. I'm gonna see what Moses, you know what I'm saying, Moses back, and I'm him and the old boy. And it's like 10 or 15, well, we about to stomp him out, right? So they started going back and forth. So the Pharaoh like, hey, man, if your God is so powerful, man, do a miracle. Moses like, hey, man, I ain't in the miracle business, you know what I'm saying? That's for God to do. So Pharaoh like, that's what I thought. Then my ancestors like, Moses, man, you bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? You bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? You come up and through all this talk, but you got nothing to do, man. You just talking, man. So he said, hey, man, all right. Hey, Aaron, get your staff junk, throw it on the ground. It turned to a snake. So my ancestor, he's like, ooh, okay, Mo, I see you, Moses. So Pharaoh told his partners, his priests, to throw theirs on the ground. Theirs turned to snakes. He said, oh, man, I thought that was, Moses, man, you doing card tricks out here. Everything everybody can do, right? So after he's doing it right there, they snakes go to Aaron's snake. Aaron's snake eat their snake. My answer was like, shit, all right, this is levels to it. You know what I'm saying? Levels to it. So he said that Moses like, hey, man, either you gonna let our people go, man, or my God will have to smite y'all. You know, he had to lay the smack down. Some biblical type stuff, you know what I'm saying? Might have to get biblical on y'all, medieval on y'all. You know what I'm saying? So Pharaoh like, nah, I ain't doing nothing. It's okay. So he said Moses walked out like, bet, you know what I'm saying? Tomorrow it's going down. Pharaoh like, all right, man. Pharaoh, Pharaoh, hey, man, pour me some more of that drink. Pour me some more of that Taylor port, man. This dude right here must be going off some of them perks, man. He talking real crazy, right? Next day, Moses go out there, Aaron go out there, put their hand towards the water, all the water turn to blood. Smell start happening. Fish start dying. Pharaoh, so he come back. He's like, what's up, man? Pharaoh like, oh, he did a nice little trick there. Hey, man, pour me some water out this jug because he did something to the water in the river, right? Man, my ancestor got a jug, man, it was blood. Pharaoh dropped my ancestor like, damn, man, what's the business, man? You up here? How you get up here? You got some ninjas or something up in here, right? You know, they snuck up here while he was asleep and poured in the water. He said, Moses like, nah, man. God said he go, you know what I'm saying? He go keep on laying the smack down to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Do what y'all gotta do. Let my people go, man. Pharaoh like, man, get up out of here with that, man. Hey, get him out of here again, right? Moses said, all right, every day gonna be something different. Pharaoh like, I'm good, man. I'm Pharaoh. I'm God on earth. So my ancestor said, next thing you know, bam, next day, man, frogs just started coming out of everywhere, jumping all over people, man, all on the rooftops. Man, frogs all in the streets, man, all up on the animals, all up on in Pharaoh's throne room, man. My ancestor said, man, he had a broom, man, he up there sweeping the frogs out of there. Get another knock. It's Moses again. My ancestor like, man, hey, Moses, man, you need to let us make it, you know what I'm saying? Pharaoh like, who is it? He said, hey, man, it's Moses, man. Man, tell him come in here. Pharaoh like, you ain't scaring me. You know what I'm saying? I'm standing on what I stand for, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm riding at 5. I could be riding at 6. Hey, man, I'm about that life. He was like, all right. Bam. Gonna be something again tomorrow. Next day. Gnats and lice start flying. Man, my ancestor, he up there itching. He up there scratching. Man, he up there got a big old fan. They up there fanning Pharaoh. Ain't no gnats hitting Pharaoh. Pharaoh chilling. He up there drinking wine. And he don't even know what he drinking wine. Say Moses came in. Man, Moses, man. Hey, man, let me make it, man. You don't care nothing about Pharaoh, but let me make it. You know what I'm saying? Me and my generation, man, I don't need this right here, man. We trying to, man, can I get right out with y'all? You know what I'm saying? So, bam. Next thing you know, Moses said, you good? I looked up there and said, you good? Pharaoh like, it's not a problem. Next day, since the gnats and the lice weren't good enough, bam, bring these horse flies off of here. Horse flies just bang, you know, the horse flies be biting. Man, my ancestor say, man, he had them hoochie daddy shorts on, man, you know what I'm saying? With the fat head dress on, with the, you know what I'm saying, the gun around his neck. And he said the horse fly wearing him out. But he was still fanning. Pharaoh didn't get hit. Got another knock. Moses took his to the, hey, y'all good now? My ancestors like, hey, Moses, man. Hey, you know, man, you go way back, man. We went to Head Start together, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, let me make it. I don't know Pharaoh, you know what I'm saying? Pharaoh said, man, we good. We still eating good. We still drinking good. My mother ate me a steak today. You know what I'm saying? Hey, call to my ancestor, Rockman. Hey, man, let me give me another one of them steaks, man. Rockman went to the grill, started grilling the steak. Next day, bam. All the cows, sheep, livestock started dying. Pharaoh had his last steak. My ancestor didn't get one, you know what I'm saying? He couldn't get a pick 5. Knock on the door. Moses took his head up there. Hey, man, y'all good? He was like, hey, man. Man, you could at least let the chickens made it, man. You know what I'm saying? You know how I like chicken, man. Come on, man. Let me get a lamb chop or something, man. Hey, y'all good in there? Pharaoh like, man, I'm vegan anyway. You know what I'm saying? I don't even need no meat, man. I'm vegan, man. You know what I'm saying? That meat bad for you. Too much meat bad for you. Moses bounced. Hey, Moses, man, let me make it, man. He said, hey, man, as long as you living, as long as you working for this cat, man, I can't let you make it. Ancestor like, all right, man, got it. Next thing you know, next day, Ancestor wake up, man, his head hurt, man. He got all type of sores and stuff on him. He jump up, man, he went up in there. He look at the Pharaoh. Pharaoh nodded up, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's about to put them Fifth Ward beads on him or something like that, some honey jack walls on him or something like that. And next thing you know, man, Pharaoh like, hey, man, I ain't worried about this. Give me the ointment. It must be something I ate. So he out there rubbing himself down with calamine lotion, man, and bear fat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was straight. He wasn't hurting. My ancestors catching hell up and they trying to walk with them sandals, man, with balls and soles on his feet. It wasn't conducive to him making it. But they carried Pharaoh, put him on the throne. Pharaoh up in there chilling. Do something for me. They up in there, you know what I'm saying, slap boxing for Pharaoh. Knock his door again. Moses up in there again. Hey, man, y'all good up in there? Pharaoh like, man, I'm straight. Man, I got this calamine lotion, man. I got these home remedies my grandmama hooked up for me. We good. He left again. Now, they in Egypt. It's hot as hell in Egypt. Next day, start hailing. I'm talking about them big, nice sized balls of hell. Man, I'm talking about hell. It's putting holes in their chariots and stuff like that. Didn't their chariots up? Insurance ain't been paid because their livestock died, right? Insurance ain't been paid. Next thing you know, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Sound like dude from the Flintstones, right? Sound like somebody letting that chopper go, right? It was just coming down. Moses walking, stick his head in the door. I asked him, look up and said, man, you ain't got no umbrella, nothing like that. Moses like, I don't need it. He said, hey, man, let me make it, man. I'm tired of eating greens every day, man. I'm tired of eating this sauce every day. I'm up here struggling, man. We ain't got no cornbread up here. Moses like, hey, y'all good? Pharaoh like, man, we good. All right. He left. After the hail stopped. The big locusts, man. I'm talking about the big junks like this, man. The big grasshoppers coming through there eating all the crops, man. So now, as far as the vegan junk going, the vegetarian junk going, that thrown out the wind. Moses come in the next day. Man, my ancestors come to the door, man, weak. Stomach growling. He ain't ate nothing. Pharaoh got first dibs off everything. You know, he got the grain silo stuff in there popping. Moses took his head in the door again. Hey, man, y'all good? He was like, man, Moses, man, I don't know how much I can work for this cat, man. Hey, y'all got some job openings. Hey, Moses like, hey, man, talk to the HR guy. You gotta talk to God, man. He was like, man, I got it, man. We ain't got the same, you know what I'm saying? We got the same travel agents. I don't know what God you talking about, right? Hey, y'all good up in there? Pharaoh like, man, I'm straight. Hey, get back to, you know what I'm saying, slap boxing. And I said, hey, go back up and do what you do. Next day. Darkness. I'm talking about not Solar Eclipse type dark. I'm talking about like Eddie Murphy and Charlie Murphy type of darkness. The whole, you know what I'm saying, the whole situation was dark. Man, Moses just walking, man. I answered them bumping in the store. They can't see nothing. Trying to light candles, man, but the candles really weren't working. That's how dark it was. It's Moses again, man. Hey, Moses, man. Hey, how you walking around with no flashlight? You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no candle. Moses, I don't need it, man. God is leading the way. So Pharaoh like, I'm good. But his heart, he was getting more and more angry, right? Man, my ancestors like, hey Moses, man, take my application, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, give it to your guy, man. See what you can do for me. Moses like, man, I try to put a recommendation in there for you, man. Put me down for a reference. Hey, all right, come back and get it tomorrow. All right, he came back. So Pharaoh like, man, this shit ain't gonna break me. I'm the Pharaoh, man. I make stuff happen. King Kong ain't got shit on me. That's what Pharaoh had told him. He said, man, all right, I run this. Y'all just talking. Next thing you know, all the firstborns of all the Pharaoh and Pharaoh people died. Moses came to the door. Y'all good, man. My ancestor was sad. His firstborn died, man. He was like, Moses, man, you ain't had to do it like this, man. He was like, Moses, like, hey, man, it wasn't me. It was my God. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all let my people go. So Pharaoh was hot. Pharaoh was like, man, fuck it then. Hey, let him go. So Moses went through there, told everybody, hey, we finna bounce. Get your stuff together, let's go. So Pharaoh, so Moses got his phone. He said, hey, my ancestor like, hey, don't forget about your boy, man. Whenever y'all get ready to leave, man, let me know, right? So I'm bouncing up out this thing too. So he said, I bet. Hey, here you go, I put you down for a reference. So the next day, everybody get ready for the leave. Everybody getting ready to go. They start going. So after a minute, week or two, they make it to like a plane or whatever. They like, damn, man, we hungry and shit, man. Ain't no freedom gonna be like that. They start complaining. So Moses started talking to God. You know, my ancestor, man, he had snuck in, you know what I'm saying? He had his hoodie on, so when nobody know he was, where he had a hat on, so nobody know he was. He said he playing in the back. He went in the free playing in the back. Everybody complaining. He was like, man, fuck this, I'm finna go back. Next thing you know, man, stars in the sky. They were following the star, and then they get to it wasn't a river, man. It was like a sea, right? The Red Sea, Dead Sea Scrolls, whatever it was, man. My ancestors would tell him, man, it was in that thing. They were deep. And next thing you know, he heard like some thunder coming. He look over there. He look over the horizon, man. Man, it's Pharaoh and his soldiers, man. They fixed the chariots. They got swords in their hand and spears. They finna kill everybody. Man, everybody like, they started panicking. Man, my ancestors, they lay on the ground and played dead. He had one eye open, right? And he looked up, man, Moses reached out, had a staff out, started praying, and the sea had opened up, man, had split like he was like Aquaman or Namor or somebody, right? Everybody started booking it. My ancestor immediately jumped up. He started booking it too. He started booking it too. Ran. He slipped on the fish, got back up and kept on going. Put that fish in his pocket. Kept it moving. Fish just flapping around. They make it all the way to the end. He see Pharaoh sending his troops in there. Next thing you know, Moses hit him with the thumb down sign, right? Are you not entertained? And closed, man, the whole sea, all that, man, trillions of gallons of water, you know what I'm saying? You've been in a flood before, like a hurricane. It was way more of that. And they got smashed them junks. Pharaoh just sitting up there like, bet. So after my ancestors, they got on the other side, man, he said he booked out. He said, hey, Moses, man, I appreciate you, man. I got, you know what I'm saying, my old lady, she out there waiting for me. We finna go to West Africa, man. We finna kick it over there, man. But, hey, man, but thank you. So Moses, I bet we finna go over here and make our own little situation. Hey, man, appreciate you. Hey, you know it, with no hard feelings, right? So my ancestor said, hey, he booked over there, made it to West Africa, man. And the rest is history, man. That's how he said it went down.